So I am going to talk today. So we're doing something different. As you can see, this is my walk, and usually I'm turned around to everybody and everything else. But for today, I am doing on me. Like let's change things up a bit and see how it works, right? I'm probably still going to be pausing just because. So today we're talking about, what are we talking about today? We're talking today about micro entrepreneurs. So let me tell you where this is coming from. We started a promotion in early October, this month, for small businesses, right? So it's a giveaway. All right, let me start from the top. Actually, no. So we started the promotion and then we weren't getting a lot of traction. And so we started talking to persons to find out why are we not getting a lot of tractions. And the answer I got back is the term that we use, micro entrepreneur, most people don't know it. And so here I am deciding to use this opportunity to educate, right? So when we started the magazine, we started telling persons that it's micro entrepreneurs that we are marketing to. So micro entrepreneurs writing for micro entrepreneurs. But it never once occurred to us that nobody knows what we're talking about. Well, anyway, it's good to know now. And we have an awesome magazine. Can you imagine if everybody knew what we're talking about? It would even be better, right? So, all right, so BDC, the Business Development Bank of Canada, calls small businesses is less than 100 employees, right? So imagine what your revenue has to be like to be able to pay 100 or even 50 employees. It's a big revenue, right? Micro entrepreneurs, however, are, I say 4 or less employees, right? 0 to 4 employees. Some people say 0 to 9, some say 0 to 5, but I usually go 0 to 4 employees. And the thing about it is those who are 100 or 50 employees, their revenue is such that they're able to afford certain loans and certain promote products and stuff and programs, I should say, from the government. While for those who are 0 to 4, they can't afford a lot, right? And so imagine where that puts us, because I'm one of those, 0 to 4. I won't tell you the exact number, but I'm one of those. I want to cross over. Hold on. I gotta pause. Sorry, guys. Okay. So can you imagine where that puts us who are 0 to 4 employees, right? So, another thing that BDC says, and they should know because they're the Canadian company Canadian government side of the business that really tracks us and all of that jazz. So another thing that they say is there is 1.1 million small businesses. And I don't know if I started by saying, so micro entrepreneurs is a subset of small businesses, right? And according to BDC, 1.1 million small businesses exist, and more than half, so 55% actually 55% actually are 0 to 4 employees or less than 4 employees. But imagine that, right? 1.1 million, and yet more than half of that are basically us. And yet most of these programs that the government put out there, we don't qualify for it. We struggle. And that 1.1 million, 55%, are those that are registered. So there's so many other entrepreneurs out there who are actually doing stuff, making money, but they're not registered formally with the government, so the government's not able to track them. So if you're one of those, go get registered. It's actually not hard. And there are grants. It's just that it's not a lot. And because they lump us, so it's funny because BDC, the government, says that we are necessary, and we are a lot, and yet they don't give us as much as we need. The next piece of it is the micro entrepreneurs, small businesses. You see how the issue, the struggle that we're in now as a country, as a world, economically, the people or the businesses that's going to bring the government out of it is micro entrepreneurs or small businesses. So they need us to make this happen. And yet, but I think a part of the struggle is that the fact that persons don't recognize who they are, plus the government lumps us all together, I think that's a big problem as to why we are the way we are. And hopefully we will be able to fix that. So I talked about the subset. We're a subset of small business. So micro entrepreneurs is a subset of small businesses, and the subset of small businesses, there's, I don't know, 50, 60 million, 55, more than 60 million Canadians, micro entrepreneurs. And then, so I'm not a fan of hustling, right? So I know side hustle is a big word and a lot of people use it. I'm not, it's not my thing. Here's why. Side hustle is not organized. It's not formalized. And in order for you, and it's funny because there's this company called Futurepreneur that you can actually, if you're between the ages of, I think, 24 to 39, you can get funding from them. And it's through TD and some other banks. But they have this program about side hustle and formalizing it. So they're trying to get you to formalize your side hustle. Can you imagine if many more of us actually did that? Where would be today? It would be awesome, amazing. But yeah, so we need to start recognizing ourselves as not, and this is a proper ramble today. I've been struggling. I'm like, oh my God, how can you not know what a micro entrepreneur is? But apparently many people don't. They don't see themselves as micro entrepreneurs. They see themselves as small businesses. And they're technically not wrong. It's just that because now, imagine, what do you need to get a loan that you would qualify and the same company that's making 5 million would also qualify? Sorry, this girl is making me laugh. So, micro entrepreneurs, you are a subset of small business. You have 0 to 4 employees. You are the bomb. And walk on my other side, please. And we need to plan accordingly. We need to stop competing with businesses that are 100 times. And I shouldn't say stop competing. We should compete with them. Okay. Whew. Okay. So we should compete with businesses that are that's 100 or 50 employees. But we need to recognize how we're going to compete with them differently, right? There's somebody who is writing, I'm getting her to write an article. She's a small coffee maker, I'm not sure what she does, coffee something. And she's competing with Tim Hortons, Starbucks, and she's being successful at it. So you can compete with them, but you have to know who you are so that you can compete properly, effectively. That's basically what I'm trying to say. All right, so I really hope my ramblings on micro entrepreneurs, micro entrepreneurs is helpful to you as it is to me. And I should also say this. I hope you continue to walk. Winter is coming, by the way, so we'll see how that goes for me. Continue to walk, continue to engage other micro entrepreneurs and get the word out there. All right? Thank you for walking with me. Thank you for talking with me. Thank you for listening. And see you on the other video.